Sup guys, I'm AUSSIE METALHEAD. I'm doing 150 class albums by the end of the year, and Flex Music is probably the most requested album of all time for my channel. So many people in the comment section have been asking me to do this project. I've saved the best for last apparently with OsamaSon, so hopefully it does super well. It was requested on Patreon, which I massively appreciate, because now due to my workload with the amount of people that have subbed on Patreon, which I love so much, thank you. I can't be just doing YouTube requests as much, and I can't just pick which ones I want to be able to do because I want to fulfill my Patreon obligations. So if you want to see a Great Chaos, for example, that hasn't been requested yet, so if you want to see that, you can go to my Patreon and request that. But yeah, I'm curious to jump into this one. Apparently it's going to be the one that I might like the most. It's apparently the best one. I loved Summer Season. That's my favorite OsamaSon project so far. But yeah, let's jump into it. I'm curious. Ooh, already, I like the beat. I can do it, fuck it up. Yelling in my door cup, and your hoe won't fuck with us. I thought trying to pick her up. I'm still spinning in that truck. Do you want to get hit or not? I just came in, glocked up, and I got that chop. Yeah, me and my team no care. Trying to knock our heads. I've been pouring red, finna down my head. I like, where's this? Cool 10 head. I let fin with your hoe, you can get it. I was born on the east side with my fucking twin. To that bitch, she get kicked out and she smiling. Ooh. I really do like the beat on this one. Do you want to get hit or not? I just came in, glocked up, and I got that chop. Yeah, me and my team no care. Trying to knock our heads. I've been pouring red, finna down my head. I like, where's this? Cool 10 head. I let fin with your hoe, you can get it. Cool, fucked it up. Rats fucked it up. That's why your hoe won't fuck with us. I was trying to hear out these niggas ain't saying anything. Bitch, I'm in New York shopping, bitch, I'm buying anything. Foreign hoe, with that ring, they can't be my main thing. Blame, blame, diamonds on my chain. I like how low key and a bit like simple the song is, but it still feels like captivating. Again, one of the parts about Rage projects that I really like is that he let just the beat shine at the end of tracks a lot of the time. And considering the beats are a massive draw for these projects, especially with how pretty this sounds, I like it. This one, also, if you haven't watched me before, I do ratings on the side. These are my first listens. These are subject to change. If you, I listen to these projects multiple times before I post them to my Discord, where you get to talk to me about my ratings, and I post them on my album of the year, where you get to see my reviews of them. Also, I didn't talk about this much, but on my album of the year, you can see the next 5 videos that I'm going to be uploading on YouTube and my favorites. It's right to left, funnily enough, but that's basically just showcasing the schedule for what I'm uploading on YouTube. But yeah, I really liked this beat. I also think that one of my issues with OsamaSon, and the reason that some of his projects haven't hit for me as much as others, like Psychotic or Jump Out, is I find his vocal performance doesn't necessarily match the energy of the beat that he has, or it feels a bit more lackluster. I feel like the beat on this one is very pretty and it's very low key, and I felt like his vocal delivery really meshed well with that, the same way that I felt like a lot of Osama Season meshed well for me. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a 7. Like, I just think it's a good track. If you're new to my channel, I rate my average rating is a 6 out of 10, and I spiritually try and have a 5 out of 10. It's just I think I get requested more good music than that. Like, I'm getting requested Flex music instead of some Anision shit. So I listen to more good music than bad. So 7 out of 10 is genuinely a good rating. Like, I think this is a good track. I like the production, and I like his vocal performance on top of it. Ooh, a bit more high energy, but it still keeps like a nice, like pretty vibe to it. A bit more melodic. I like this project. There's a polish to this project so far that I quite like. Like, it feels like easier listening than Psychotic, and I like experimental stuff that is like a bit challenging to listen to, but this definitely feels like it has a lot more of like a mass appeal to it. Oh, I like the bass behind the mix. I really like that this project actually feels like there's an evolution going on. It's interesting listening to this after a summer season, because the summer season has like a lot more brighter production that reminds me a bit more of like a Shay earlier project of like 2024, right? Also, this is a cool beat. I'm just gonna pause it before maybe there's a transition, but like, yeah, this reminds me like a summer season reminded me of more so that. And then when I listen to Psychotic, there is like a much darker underbelly with the production, and it feels like a lot more grimy, that sort of thing. And this feels like a decent middle ground between those two sounds, where like a summer season was a lot brighter, and this and Psychotic being darker, and this one feels like it still keeps like the melodic core of a summer season, but then adds a bit more of like the darker elements within the production. The like the bass hits being a bit more punchy, I guess, like, I don't know, deeper, and then like the melodies feel like there's more of like a, I don't know, like a mist on them or something like that, like that keeps them down. It's nice. It's cool seeing the progression as well. Well, like, it feels like Jump Out feels a bit out there when it comes to evolution, but if I look at it through like a summer season into Flex Music into Psychotic, there feels like there's this actual solid progression being created, and it makes me believe that like the next OsamaSon project will most likely be darker, like even darker than maybe Psychotic. But yeah, this is really nice. This is really nice. It could be a 7.5 on re-listens. But yeah, very good. Ooh, see, there's like these video game elements that I felt like was on the summer season as well, like these like brighter production. I really like this. It's the reason why I like closed caption and stuff like that. And Say So says. Yeah, a summer season and this have something that like Psychotic didn't have for me, where like it feels like there's a lot of effort into his vocal performances that I really fuck with on these projects. Like, there's a lot of effort and I don't know, mic presence on this project that I like. But it's still like a really nice like youthful energy to it. It makes it sound fresh. That's cool. Ooh, that bass is a nice hit. Okay, it's just like, that's a great track. Like, that is just a great track. It feels like all of these elements really work together. Well, like, I feel like Rage a lot of the time is very chaotic, and that's part of the charm to it, right? But I feel like it's a lot of like trying to break the bounds as much as possible, where like there's someone like Too Slimy or whatever, where I feel like he's trying to break the bounds. There's like some musicality to it, but it's mostly just trying to like fuck with the sound. Where Rascal 51, I feel like plays with the creativity of breaking the bounce really well. This project feels like it was like that song just then. It felt like it was able to incorporate like all of like the diverse elements of Rage, like the brighter production into like this like deeper meddling of like the bass and everything like that, and able to coalesce them all very equally and bounce off each other really well. We're like too slimy a lot of the times. There's like elements that I feel like really work together, but it's mostly just like throwing darts at the dartboard. Where like this feels like it's a lot more polished, and I feel like that's one of the main reasons I guess why OsamaSon is liked a lot more. Is it feels like he is a bit more of like a mainstream artist in that sense, where like the projects feel a lot more polished. And a lot of the time when it came to like Psychotic, it felt like I thought his vocal presence and performances played it a bit safe, but I feel like on this project and on Summer Season that wasn't the case. Or isn't the case on this one so far, where it just doesn't feel like he's playing it safe. It just feels like he's playing it calculated, if that makes sense. Oh, brighter. That's cool. I like this. I'm going to name Radio Realistic because I think at least that this is going to be a 7 so far. But one of these songs, or 2 of them, or 3 of them, I'm going to go to 7.5. Actually, I think this one's just 7.5 most likely. New drink, car like 10, big old pick it man, brand new flight to Japan, won't hit you in Island, spend some racks on a purse, I spend some money on some drink, Rick on jeans, nigga, what do you think? Got 3 down choppers in the tank, hit him with a 5-6, leave him stank, anytime I see you don't got no stank, anytime I see you don't got no stank, anytime I see you don't got no stank. I really like this. Also, this beat is very like back in the mix, right? And usually that would mean that like it sounds a bit thin, it doesn't have the same amount of energy, but there's something, I don't know how he's able to make it have so much energy when this beat isn't actually that encompassing. And usually with like his vocal performance, it doesn't have like a lot of punch to it necessarily, but it's when you listen to it, because it doesn't feel as full, like it feels a bit thinner, but they're still able to get across the energy, which is really impressive to me. Somewhat reminiscent, I guess, of like some stuff of like Zillakama's Dog Boy, where it's like, I remember it being a lot fuller in production and mixing than it actually was, but when you listen to it, it's like, holy shit, there is a lot of energy here. And it feels like this definitely goes down the same road. Like I expected like these beats to hit, right, to have like harder punches for the amount of energy that it gives out, but like it still gives that energy, so it's, I don't know where the fuck that comes from. It's just cool. I really do like the brighter notes when it comes to like this production, because like he has a lot of energy, which is like a bit darker in like sound. Also, I love this bass here and what they're doing here, but then having this like, I love Rage when they do this like melodic sound where they have like this brighter video gaming sound that comes in with the production to juxtapose with the vocals really well. It's really cool.
In a position to have so many negative things being said to me, so much negative shit going on. As far as like, yeah, my supporters love me a lot. It really does. Well, to some fucking bands, worst part is you broken, man. I just made that photo drive. If about a bitch, you're not. We finna go spend checks on that. Couple racks in this LV back. Brand new chain, I don't need no flat. Check in, man, gotta pay my slot. Late night working, you just slap. Pull it to the hood and they like slime back. Slow little road, he shoot it back. Shut him out, free my shit, no bail. Y'all ain't causing hell. Got some money through the mail. Take my shit, I got you. Bitch, I'm a bitch, fuck on not you. See me and your hoe ass not you. I get flower, shit is not new. I was about to live in popular. I got dude on funds on answer. Yo, tell her call me Benzo. Yo, cause I got my Benzo. Watch her G's can't put my pants on. Watch her what she got no manner. I just kicked it with
well, seeing the, I don't look at this often, but seeing that this is like the lowest rated song on Almadia, I don't get it. Like, I think he sounds like emotionally evocative on this track quite a bit. I like it. I like it. It's definitely not my least favorite so far.
keep it going. I told Slack can't give up. Wish that street could pick up. Not looking at the bigger picture. Bitches no look cause I miss you. When I'm fed, don't talk to my sister. Now you know I ain't fucking with you. How they gon' red or yellow nigga? Woke up to some fucking bands. Worst part is you broken, man. I just made that photo draft.
I like this.
We finna go spend checks on that.
I wonder why people don't love it as much. It felt like this is like one of the stronger vocal performances from it. But like, it feels like there's a lot of emotion behind it. I like it. I might even give it a 7.5. Like, I actually really like this. I want this sort of vocal performance on, I guess, like a more like creative, interesting beat. Because this beat is decent. It's just good enough for what it's trying to go for. But like, if you had like a really bombastic, not bombastic in like energy, but like bombastic in thinking outside the box sort of beat with that vocal performance, I feel like it could make a song that's like a 10 out of 10 for me. I really liked his vocal performance on that. I don't know why it's rated less. I really like how Rage is able to manipulate bass so well. Like, it's just so weird. Oh, this is sick. Yeah, there's like so many different like ways that they play with bass, which is just so cool. Like this, the way they're using bass here is completely different on the other side. It's so booming. I want to give it an 8, but I'll give it a 7 up. I'll give it an 8 for now. I'll figure out how I feel about like all these tracks and just divvy it up when I re-listen. But like, use all the 0.5s and try and figure out. But like, this is a pretty great track. Ooh, I don't know if my ears just popped or some shit, but this sounds so different. What's that? Let me just figure out my ear situation. Alright, no. It just has this, like, atmosphere to it. It's interesting. So, it's so odd. Can't give you nothing. Take you where you never been. I like his vocals here. Like, I need more melodic OsamaSon. Like, there's another great track dude. Like, this probably will be his strongest project. I need to look up what I gave Osama this season. Yeah, it's gonna be his highest project. I already. OsamaSon's got 7.1, so. Alright. I'll pause it in a second. Alright, I hopefully my audio isn't actually fucked, but it's like it's so unique when I'm seeing like my audio input capture is basically my microphone that I can see like oh look, the bar goes up, that sort of thing. Right? With the desktop audio, it literally stays in fucking place, which usually is a sign that you have like massive feedback that is just fucking with your audio. So it sound like it just has like a distortion onto it that just keeps it at a certain decibel because you're like, I don't know, like my headphones are broken or some shit like that. But throughout that entire track, it had stayed still the entire time, and it wasn't until I paused it that I saw it move. I don't know why. That's not like, that shouldn't, I don't know if that's interesting at all, but just peeking behind, usually that means that my fucking audio is fucked, and hopefully that's not the case. But it's interesting that he has the exact same decibel the entire way through on that track. That's cool. And he's still able to have like an evolution in sound here. Like, it doesn't sound like it is just stuck, but like I'm looking at it and it's stuck. Except here, this is now gone different. That's so weird and so cool. I definitely like melodic OsamaSon more. It does make my feel like my ears need to be popped, but I'll give that as a plus towards it actually.
Pull up with plain throat, brand new money so old. I was just stuck in the old. Put shit on you, bro. I put shit on your bro. Walk that drove little feet roll. Me rock on rock and roll. And the club got hella hoes. SK, do you feel like hoes? Drop 17 on some hoes. Drop 17 on some clothes. Pissing this shit, how fast they go. Tell you me, a little nasty hoe. Free bands, hell bands, no go broke. Need a couple bands, just rock your show. Back in for the bros. Got drink for the hoes. Bid for the autos. All back truck when you whip a top hoes. Talk from the song when the boy on go. Close to the city and I rock that show. Pretty ass nigga and I rock hella hoes. Back on kicking the trap ho foes. And it is too lit. 3 purse, that's it. Got fish on my wrist. Got a tat on my rib. My salon just lit. Take that jam off rip. Hella bands on my hip. Hella hoes on my dick. 3 purse, that's it. 3 purse, that's it. 3 purse, that's it.
Alright, this is a bit.
3 purse, that's it. 3 purse, that's it. 3 purse, that's it. 3 purse, that's it.
I don't know how I feel about this one, because it does have like the bit of an issue that I had with a decent portion of Psychotic and a lot of Jump Out, where it just feels like his repetitive, not super, I don't know, not a lot of effort put into it, but I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a 4. Just a bit below average. What the fuck? I swear I put 4. There you go. But it's okay because like on a project like this, it's like a fucking minute. So it doesn't matter if it's like a 4. Because it doesn't ruin the project at all. This is nice, cute. Like, I like this. It's kind of cute.
What you doing here? Looking at best. I made it this far. Thank God I'm blessed. They show no love. Tell me that I put on wrong. I put shit on. Yeah, back on her thumbs. Yeah, said you want half.
I like this. The bass is really nice. His vocal performance is like kind of captivating. I like it. It's pretty. He's being kind of cutie patootie. I like it. It might even go up. He's been so cutie on this. I want fucking OsamaSon to do an entire album being cute. Like, 7.5 for me actually. Like, I think it's quite great. I know the first 2 tracks are going to be re-rated. Just good shit. This is his best project. You guys weren't lying. I'm glad I'm saving best for last, actually. Looking at best. I made it this far. Thank God I'm blessed. They show Could go to an 8. And some of these 8s could probably go 8.5s. Like, this is easily his best project. And I definitely see why it would be people's, like, favorite Rage project. Because I would say already it's probably, like, top 5, maybe, for me. Like, I like Rascal 51. I like Heart Blood. At least Bedrock's pretty decent. This might be third? Third? Maybe? Nah, I think like Say So Says or closed captions. Let me check. What am I cherry ones? This is nice and pretty and cute. Alright, Say So Says would be. Wait, what the fuck? I didn't know that. That makes Say So Says the second highest. Alright. I like this. So it should be like third or fourth best. Half Blood Say So Says, Rascal 51 and this are the best. At least an 8.
Rick on jeans, I ain't rockin' no churros. Don't listen to what they say, not true. I was just doing this shit for you. I'm just doing it, think about you. Walking the stone, I'm fucking up blows. I just pouring up. Said you want me to pour up, yeah. Pour up. I'm pour up, yeah. Pour up.
I like this a lot. The same reason I like Say So Says so much. I like this a lot. Also, I definitely like Heart Blood for a very similar reason. See, now that you know that these are probably my top 3 projects, and Rascal 51's our wildcard. Whatever this is, I need more of it. Because I really like it. It's like pretty and cute.
Baby, just tell me how you feel. Slime it, yeah. No, I can't fail. Slap on me, yeah. Crab brand new sales. Red kills. Red kills. Red kills. Red kills. Red kills.
Damn, this might be, it could be my favorite on the album. I really like, dude, this project is fucking sick. You guys were so right that like, if I like melodic sort of stuff of Rage, that this would be more up my alley. You guys were so correct on that.
Stay like
I like this too. Another like 7.5. This is a fucking good project. It's top 3. I think this will, like, at the end of it all, I think it probably will beat Rascal 51. It'll be top 3. It'll be Top Blood, Says, this. Fuck, this is good. Like, it's so polished, but it doesn't feel safe. As I said, it feels like a bit calculated. And all the sounds, his performance, just everything works. It fires on all cylinders. Definitely his best project, I think. Yeah, 100%. I'm not sure how I feel about this one, but I'm not a massive fan of this one, actually. Kind of gives me 3x vibes. I'd say it's like a... It's better than 3x because he's at least putting in like effort and shit. I'll say just 6. I don't like the ya thing. It's like 6.5 to me. You know, it's at least 6.5 actually. Like the beat is quite sick. It just felt like it's so distorted to the point where it feels like it gets a lot of stuff gets lost in translation. I don't know. Not a massive fan of this, but hey, who cares? I'll give it a 4. Yeah, it's again, like, this one did feel longer than 3x for me, but like, it's Rage. There's 17 songs in 30 minutes. Like, it's fucking fine. But just an song. I like the sound of this. Is it a cool, like, electronic thing?
Brand new sleeve for my bitch. Brand new 1017 they lit. How much you pay for the fit like 6? How much you pay for the cut straight mug? How much you pay for the chain straight flood? How much you pay for your wrist look dub? I'm in big. Well, little O. Guess what, bitch? I'm little O. I just blew my sweat on her folks. Hit like 4 little hoes when it goes. NVA 200. And it be like, Tell it big come to my room. In the club, bitch, I need room. Slid through the ARP, her boom. But a man then went too dumb. Lily, can I beat this gun? Run from the feds, they can't catch none. Lane, kiss that, I ain't done. Tell that little bitch, I ain't done. Tell my shit, I none. Tell my shit, I none. I was on the edge, like, fuck.
Damn, it's Ross picks. I feel like the last, like, this is not a bad song by any means. Like, damn, it was me when you know this, like, bottom 4. I'll give it like a 6. It's just weird to have like the last 3 tracks to be like bottom 4 on my album for me. I'll give it 6.5 because I really do like this sound here. I don't know.
They like congratulations, but you want your shit. I put a hella mother cause I want you, bitch. I lift your whole team, mother, bitch, I do that shit. Put up swerving, and they be like, who that? Bitch, I took the SRTOT, now this a cool cat. Nigga think you too bad. I got 2 locks for your blue eye. Nigga push up, he get blue back. Just one hop out, I saw it. Just one call, knock you off. Burn them cars, burn them foreign bras. Hit a whip flip up, out of love. That's how Sean love. Cause they fuck me up. I said pull him up. My dope car. Put my trust. Let me know if my trust. Who do I bust? I told him I fucking bust. Suited up. I ain't coming for to be a bust. Going up. They like congratulations, but you want your shit. I put a hella mother cause I want you, bitch. I lift your whole team, mother, bitch, I do that shit. Put up swerving, and they be like, who that? Bitch, I took the SRTOT, now this a cool cat. Nigga think you too bad. I got 2 locks for your blue eye. Nigga push up, he get.
It's just a great track, dude.
Just one car, knock you off. Burn them cars, burn them foreign bras. Hit a whip flip up, out of love. That's how Sean love, cause it fuck me up. I said pull up, in my dope car. Put my trust, let me know if my trust. Who do I bust? I told him I fucking bust. Suited up, I ain't coming for to be a bust. Going up.
Yeah, this fucking more melodic OsamaSon is just sick. I hope more of his projects are like this because why does this make my body want to sneeze? This is like a Rascal 51 type sound. What the fuck?
We ain't go out, ho. That's a lot. I just put up in a lot, ho. Not no top, ho. See ya, let's go. I flex bad, yo. I got bags, go. See your bitch what's up. Bullin' in the club. Tell my slime I got your back. I'll send some up. Double covers full of I been sippin' mud. Nigga, I'm dropping better back. Diamond chain flood. Bitch, don't tie it up. Wanna get wiped or what? Chrome red jacket, yeah. This bitch ain't touch as fuck.
I'll go 7.5 for this. It's very unique and interesting. I like this. That sound is fucking interesting. I really like his fucking rapping performance on this too. He's really rapping his tits off on this project. It's so refreshing to see.
We ain't go out, ho. That's a lot. I just put up in a lot, ho. Not no top, ho. See ya, let's go. I flex bad, yo. I got bags, go. See your bitch what's up. Bullin' in the club. Tell my slime, I got your back. I sent them up. Double covers full of, yeah, I been sipping up. Nigga, I'm dropping better back. Diamond chain flood.
This is his best project. Everyone that was telling me that, you're the goats, because you were right. Oh, this one sounds like it's gonna be cutie. It's gonna be half-blood cutie patootie core. I like this a lot. It has like the nice like rock little elements where I feel like really work with it, especially with like the more pretty like cuter vocals. It's the reason why I like Half-Blood so much. I'm gonna do some rewrites because I think this is gonna go up like a lot of it. Like I think a lot of these 7s are gonna be 7.5s. I think a lot of these 8s are gonna be 8.5s. I really like this.
I was talking to a ghost. I was talking to a ghost. I was talking to a ghost. I don't know where I'm going.
I already know this is. It's at least a 9 for me. Which I don't know where that places it for OsamaSon. This is definitely like one of my favorite OsamaSon songs in overall. Yeah, it's really. I love this. I love it. Also, what an amazing way to end the album. There was like a tiny bit of a misstep. Had to catch themselves after me when and Str8 Flexin, but like those last 3 tracks have been fucking top tier, and then that project. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, this is on Flextra. All right, I'll do Flextra later, by the way. So I actually do have more OsamaSon to do, but yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, thank you so much for watching. If you watched it this far, you've supported it enough. But if you want to support it even further, you can go to my Patreon. It's $5 a month, and you get to have an album request under 15 minutes or less for the first tier, or 2 classic albums. If you want to get a longer request, you can go, and it's the second tier. It's $8, I think, $7 or $8. You also get early access by months ahead. This is a more recent album, so it's going to be uploaded a bit sooner, especially because you guys have been absolutely mental. But in support. 22nd of January is today, so whenever this is posted, that's how much early access you get on projects like this. Anything that is older, so if you go to the classic albums reactions and stuff like that, if you request one of those, you're probably gonna get like 10 months in advance. Rodeo by Travis Scott, it was uploaded in May of 2025, and it's not uploaded on my YouTube just yet. So but maybe by the time this comes out, it will be uploaded. But yeah, I absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for requesting this. This is easily the best OsamaSon album. One of the best Rage projects I've heard. It feels like a bit of a capstone, so I want to just take a moment to talk about this journey. Thank you guys so much for popping off my channel as much as it has. It genuinely does impact and change my life. I make $300 a week being a student to finish my degree, so getting an extra $500 a month actually matters a fuck ton. And it's just crazy to see how much you guys seem to care about my opinions, because I'm just being me. It's one of the things that is weird about people talking, like taking comments like, oh, I love how genuine you are. That is crazy to me. It's one of the it's crazy to me because that's the reason you guys watch. But that's the reason why it feels so strange to me, because it's like, I am just being me, bro. Like, I'm not putting much on whatsoever. Like, for the camera, you have to at least, like, be a bit more, I don't know, animated or some shit. But, like, in general, I'm basically just, this is me off camera and on camera. It's the same person. But that just feels weird that so many people give a fuck when I'm just chatting shit. Yeah, I appreciate you guys, and thank you so much for the support. If there's any more projects you want me to do, obviously the requests are there. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Absolutely loving and enjoying. Peace.